Hey guys, welcome back to Line of Time. Today we have the Citizen Calendrier, Calendryer, Calendrier. Let's go with Calendray. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, Calendray. This example we have is a beautiful combination of blue, white, and silver, which happened to be my high school colors back in the day, so I'll give it a plus for that already. The Calen-dryer is an eco-dry powered quartz watch made by Citizen in Japan. Now, eco-drive is Citizen's term for their solar charging tech, which means you'll never have to worry about a dead battery leaving you stunned and abandoned, adrift in the space-time continuum, being shaken down from the very mysterious and powerful continuum transfunctioner. Along with a reference to an early 2000s stoner movie featuring a goon and a punk, the Calen-dryer brings plenty of features which include 100 meters of water resistance, 12 and 24-hour time, a world timer for 24 cities, and a day and date subdials. This model has a nice bright white dial, although it sometimes looks a bit off-white. The dial is as busy as Santa on Christmas Eve, with the cities for the world time printed around the edge of the dial and rotating inner bezel above, allowing you to track multiple time zones. The subdials are a date wheel at 3 o'clock, a 24-hour time display at 6 o'clock, and a day of the week indicator at 9 o'clock. All of these crammed together can make it difficult to read at times. The markers are applied and nice and shiny, and overall the quality and finish of the dial is very good for the price you can find these at. The Calen-dryer in 2025 comes in a range of styles and has an MSRP ranging from $450 to $725. The prices online, however, range from $250 to around $400. They can even be found for less, for example. This very watch was bought by my brother on Amazon Prime Day for $196 after tax. There's a moon phase model of the Calen-dryer as well, which generally sells in the same price range. If bought from an authorized Citizen dealer, the watch will come with Citizen's 5-year warranty. If you did not buy it from an authorized dealer, check with the seller for warranty information. Now, I do want to point out here, if you notice, the second hand is moving once every 2 seconds, and that's just because it's in a low power mode, because this has been put away for a while, and it's a solar powered watch. That's what they do to conserve power. But once it's charged up, it'll be back to normal. But anyway, let's talk about the case. The case is made of stainless steel and it measures 44 millimeters in width, 23 millimeters in lug width, and 52 millimeters lug to lug with a thickness of 13 millimeters. There are two crowns, with the top crown being the main push-pull crown and the lower one just being a rotating crown for the inner bezel. As you can see there, rotate it back and forth. The dial is protected by an anti-reflective mineral crystal, and the Calen-dryer even has a screw-down case back. The band is this nice deep blue alligator style leather made in Thailand, which is pretty comfortable. The clasp is a deployant style with push buttons and is sequential, meaning you have to fasten one side first and then you can fasten the other. You could wear this band every day, but I would switch it out for daily wear and keep the leather nice for formal occasions. Bracelet versions of the Calen-dryer are also available. The last 2 points I want to touch on are the lume and setting the watch. The lume is bright blue luminescence, which I will show you here. So you have it on the hour hand, the minute hand, and on that 24-hour hand. You can see it's pretty nice and bright. Brighter in person, of course. So let's get all of our lights back on. The lume stays lit up for a decent amount of time and should easily get you through low light situations. Setting the watch is a bit complicated, specifically the subdials. So the day of the week subdial on the 9 o'clock can only be adjusted by rotating the minute and hour hands past midnight as they work in conjunction. So you have to rotate it clockwise past midnight, and here in a moment, as this hour hand goes past midnight, you will see this hand switch from Sunday over to Monday. Or rather, the bottom hand switched over to Monday, but you get the point. And then to change the date, over here at the 3 o'clock subdial, you need to go to position 1 on the crown and turn counterclockwise. If I can get it into position 1. And there you go, turning counterclockwise on position 1. You can see that date wheel turning nice and freely there. Now, if you want the date to sync up properly, it is important to only set it on the first day of March, May, July, October, and December. And it cannot be adjusted when the time on the watch is between 9 p.m. and midnight. That's just according to the instruction manual. So what are my final thoughts on the Citizen Calendrier? I think it's a watch that walks the line between a dress watch with its beauty and something more everyday, definitely, with its size. There's a lot of competition in its price range for dress watches, and definitely it's bulky and maybe a bit blingy for a dress watch, but I can see some people wearing this as a dress watch. And definitely with the strap and everything, it looks nice. So I can see some people wearing it as a dress watch. Will I wear it as a dress watch? Probably not. I have better options I would go for first. This is more of like a everyday piece, you know, maybe like a fun night out piece that I would wear. And if you switch it up on a different strap or different bracelet, just a casual everyday piece. But for a solar power quartz watch with a little something extra that is flashy and not overly blingy, I think it's a top contender for just a good everyday watch and one that you can always dress up if you feel like it. So I wouldn't be afraid to pick one of these up if you're thinking about it. I think that it is something that you will enjoy, definitely, if you get it directly from Citizen or one of their authorized retailers and you get that 5-year warranty. Because it has excellent build quality and reliability is going to be there. And that's really all I can say. If you want one of these, I wouldn't hesitate to pick it up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And do you have a Calen-dryer? Have you ever had any experience with a Calen-dryer? Do you think I'm saying that right? Because that's my best guess on how to say it based on the pronunciation I've looked up. Maybe some of you took French and you can pronounce it better than I can. But yeah, what are your favorite Citizen watches? Do you have a better calendar watch that you like? Just let me know, down below in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, keep an eye on the time.